Winston and Tangela too, and our host Vincent Van Dahl, and he brings it to ya. Creature features and all creatures and all creatures, and the creature gonna get you tonight. You better not turn out your bedroom light. He'll grab your head and give it such a bite. You may even die, just from a fright. You ain't nothing gonna be, baby. You ain't nothing gonna be alright. Cause the creature gonna get you, baby. Gonna get you tonight.
Good evening and welcome to Creature Features. I'm your host, Vincent. This is my butler, Mr. Livingston. And the silly little flibbity gibbet on this end is my charge and foundling, the gloriously gory Miss Tangela. And do we have a most incredible program in store for you?
Not so much.
Sorry?
You are presenting that preposterous crab movie again.
Again, I'll have you know it's been a hearty 749 days since we last aired this epic film, which so happens to star Pamela Duncan and Richard Garland, not to mention the magnificent Russell Johnson from Gilligan's Island fame.
Lovely. Now what about the guest?
Of course, the guest. Joining us tonight will be the talented Stephen Russell Black. He's a fine artist and illustrator from the Bay Area that enjoys painting the darker side of surrealism and horror. He's done work for Image Comics, Imagine Effects, as well as Magic the Gathering. He'll show us some of his work and tell us how he became an artistic connoisseur of the macabre. So don't go away, for it is to be another night of horror, portrait, and crab souffle fright, right here on Creature Features. Stay tuned. Attack of the Crab Monster. It's quite a title, is it not?
It's good.
No, I like it.
Yep.
And not because it's the crab monster, it's because it's the attack part makes it exciting, right? Anyways, welcome to the show. We are joined by the wonderful Stephen Russell Black. You are a talented illustrator, painter. What's your medium?
I paint in oils.
Paint in oils?
Yeah.
You know, so few of the artists that come on here paint in oils.
Yeah.
They tend to be illustrative, computer, or crayon.
Sure. I just find oils is like a timeless medium that, and I like when I finish a piece for there to be this relic.
Yes.
That you hold on to, and oils are this like timeless thing.
I completely agree. And the word timeless is appropriate because we've got a few paintings around here that have been around for many hundreds of years, and they're still good. The only thing you have to worry about them is the lacquer.
Oh, the varnish could be need to be changed from time to time. Yeah.
Have you seen the process they go through to do this? It's incredible.
I have. Yeah.
They're like chemists, where they mix just the perfect amount to remove varnish, but not
the paint.
Yeah. Right. So your stick is macabre.
Yes.
You like painting creepy things.
I do.
And how'd you get into that?
I think since a kid I was just drawn to like creepy stuff.
Right.
And so the thing I'm chasing in my work is to do creepy stuff, but for it to be beautiful. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Yes. No. Luxurious creepiness is a good thing. No. That's why we designed this home, is to make it luxurious yet creepy. Or is it creepy and luxurious? I don't know. I can't quite say, but. I don't know if you met Tangela yet, but she's rather creepy and luxurious as well. So, it's like a strange contradiction.
Yes.
In a sense. All right. What do you say we start this film, and when we come back, we're going to take a look at some of your work, right?
Yep.
All right, off we go to Attack of the Crab Monsters. Don't go away. The best is yet to come, I'm told. Another missing scientist movie. So many films have started with the same premise. Oh, there's people missing. We have to go find them and find out what happened. What in God's name is this?
This is one of the paintings that I do.
I would hope it is.
Yeah.
I would not have you on if it was somebody else's painting. That is incredible. It's making me dizzy just looking at it. So what's the concept behind this?
This is a portrait of a lady who has 3 eyes.
3 eyes.
And the third eye is calcified and sort of blinded, so it's blind third eye.
Blind third eye, which is a play on?
Third eye blind.
Interesting. That's what you should. Have you offered it to the band?
No.
You should.
Could be an album cover.
That should be the album cover. Yeah. Right. No. What band? They probably watch this program.
There you go.
So you need to make this your next album cover. This is incredible. And the work is, I saw your website with the images on the page, and this pops. You cannot get that pop from an image on a computer.
Oh yeah, the oil painting itself in person has this what they call a stained glass window effect.
Is that what it is?
So the light has to travel through all the layers of paint and then travel back out, and it sort of has like an ominous glow to it.
Absolutely. No, that's absolutely true. It just does not look, and it will not look the same on your television either. But in person, this is incredible. So do you sell these to the public?
I do, yeah, on my website.
Right. How wonderful. So if somebody wanted to buy this one,
yes,
they would have to pay a fortune for the original.
It's currently on my site. You can buy the original or prints.
Oh, really?
At StephenRussellBlack.com.
Oh, how wonderful. And what's this say?
Oh, I just put the information like when I made it and...
oh, that's smart to do.
Yeah, the materials it was made out of.
Oh, you made this one recently?
Yes.
How nice. And you do a wonderful job with the framing.
Thanks.
You did that on your own, right?
I did.
Wonderful. All right, what do you say we get back to Attack of the Crab Monster, and when we come back, you have another piece to show us, right?
Yes.
All right, off we go. Don't go away, because something spooky is going to happen in the film soon. I don't know what, but maybe you do. See you soon. Hello friends, Tangela and I would like to take a moment to compel you to join Creature Features TV. It is our new streaming service that offers you early access to Creature Features from your computer or your favorite set-top device. You can see the full archive of Creature Feature episodes, movies we've yet to present on the show, a library of items from the original program, plus many other items you won't find anywhere else. Your small yet generous subscription fee not only supports the operation of the service, but actually helps finance the creation of our show. It's a very inexpensive way to ensure that we'll be able to continue producing Creature Features for years to come. Not to mention it'll keep Tangela out of making mischief and wreaking havoc in the village as well. So please visit creaturefeaturestv.com to learn more. And thank you so much for your support. You do cause trouble.
This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
Do you recall Benji? Do you recall Benji? I recall there was a period of time where Benji was on everything, and everybody had a Benji dog, and all of a sudden he's gone. What happened to Benji?
What is a Benji dog?
It's this kind of dog, this dog.
Huh.
What is this? Somebody in the comments put in a comment saying what kind of dog this is. But the Benji dog, they all called him Benji dog. Didn't you have a Benji dog?
I did not.
You had a bunch of dogs?
I had no time for pets.
Sweet dogs. Anyways, welcome back to the show. We're going to do some mail because you send us mail, and if we don't read it, that would be wrong, would it not?
That would be wrong.
How about some mail, Mr. Livingston?
Mike Stanescu.
I'm sorry. Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Mike Stanescu. Vincent, we love the way you talk and announce different things. You are very interesting and funny. You know, somebody called me a carnival barker the other day. And, you know, at first I took offense, but after some thought, it's difficult to be a carnival barker. Not everyone can be a carnival barker, yet I can. So.
Because you can bark.
Well, it's not actual barking like a Benji dog. It's...
Barking.
No, it's projection of the voice. I should have been a singer. You know, I play guitar in a band. I should have sang. You've heard me sing.
Yes, indeed.
It's not very nice to me. He goes on, Tangela is so different and refreshing. Well, different, yes. Refreshing?
Refreshing?
I don't know. Mr. Livingston fits perfectly with you and Tangela.
Oh.
He would not agree with that statement, sir. The three of you are perfect. Well, thank you, Mike, and we thank you for watching the program. What is with the strip? Are you trying to save paper?
Of course.
I look like I'm really reading a teletype or something.
Pete Costanzo.
The Pete Costanzo? Look at this. Saw your Friday night movie, Demoni, or Demons, and I want to ask if you're going to show the sequel, which is aptly named Demoni 2.
Clever.
My wife, Janie, and I enjoy your show immensely, Pete Costanzo. We'll look into that. I didn't even know there was a second one.
I had no idea.
I mean, that first movie was so good that why would they bother to make a second? It's like making a second Star Wars. It's never going to be the same as the first one, right?
They made more than some.
I know, and none of them are as good as the first, are they? That's my theory. I could be wrong. Everyone's so nice to us. Give you another one of these nice letters.
This was forwarded from Channel 56.
Channel 56. Where are they? In Michigan, right?
Somewhere else.
One of our stations in Michigan.
Midwest.
Let's see. This is forwarded. So this is from somebody named Douglas Bonds in Frankenmuth, Michigan. He goes, Dear Channel 56, I would like to file a formal complaint about one of your late night offerings. Oh, this will not go well, will it? Specifically, a horrid program entitled Creature Features. Never have I nor my family been forced to endure such juvenile nonsense. She's the reason that he says juvenile nonsense. While we typically enjoy your programming, like Miss Scarlet, Antique Roadshow, and Nova, this monstrosity you air on late night weekends should be relinquished to the trash heap of other stations carried by Trinity Cable, like what one might find on channels 2, 4, and 7. I wonder what they show on those. I bet those are good stations, too. Please consider canceling this rubbish and replacing it with something more appropriate. Even the big comfy couch would be preferable to the vomit expelled by this program every Saturday night. I like that line. That should be in one of our marketing pieces.
The vomit expelled.
We are the vomit expelled by every Saturday night.
Oh.
Isn't that wonderful? Yours truly, Douglas Bonds, Frank in Muth, Michigan. There's a phone number here if you want to give him a ring. Anyways, that it?
That would be it.
That's it for mail. If you'd like to send us mail of your own, visit Hello Creature Features, a little webpage that tells you how to send us a package in the mail, something in the post, or a vile email if you so prefer. We'll be right back with Stephen, but first let's get back to Attack of the Crab Monster. We'll see you soon. Friends, don't forget we've got a second YouTube channel. It's at cfextras.com. You'll find all the extra stuff we create there, so don't miss out. Subscribe today. Pick a card, any card. Don't pick death, though, because bad things might happen. We'll talk about these in a moment. But Stephen, artist, Russell Black. Tell me something interesting about this film.
Roger Corman shot this film, and it only took him 6 days to complete.
6 days?
Yeah.
To do all this? I bet
impressive.
it took you more than 6 days to create these wonderful tarot cards.
It took me about a year.
A year?
Yeah.
You have to see these. These are incredible. We're going to put a few of these up. And now, are these typical industry-sized tarot cards?
They are the correct size.
They are the correct size,
yeah.
right.
And the illustrations are just my own unique take on the different archetypes.
Right. Now, these are incredible. And they're all like gold. Is there a reason for that motif?
Well, they have a sepia. I like that. When I draw, I like to draw in like the sepia kind of tone
Right.
thing. It just seems more old-timey. Like, and
Yes.
again, that timeless quality to the work.
Right. By all means. So this took you how long to make?
It took me about a year from the time I started sketches to the time that I got the product back from my printer.
So you did this all yourself. This was not a commission job.
No, it's just a personal piece. Where
how
I did all the.
And you said this is your logo.
That's my logo, the skull heart.
Oh, how wonderful. The skull heart. That is rather unique.
Yeah.
So who would typically buy a set of these?
Tarot readers or tarot enthusiasts or collectors.
Right.
I have a lot of people who do readings, use my cards in the readings.
Do they all have numbers?
They do. Those correspond to the different cards in the set.
Wow. That's incredible. You should try a deck of regular playing cards.
Yeah.
Do your own take on that.
Sure.
What would the King of Hearts look like?
It would have to include my skull heart for sure.
No, but what if the King of Hearts was a zombie and his heart was hanging out?
I like it. I like it.
Right? Something like that. I don't know. This is why I do this, because I'm no good at art and stuff like that, which is probably a good thing, right? All right, let's get back to the film, and when we come back, you have some kind of book we have to take a peek at, right? All right. Off we go to Attack of the Crab Monsters. We will see you soon, maybe if you're lucky.
Hey, Creature Feature crew. This is Joe calling from Reno. Me and my wife watch you guys every Friday night and every Saturday night on YouTube. Want to say thanks for the great job and just suggest it really is time for the Milpitas Monster again. Keep up the good work. Love all you guys. Take care. Bye.
Artist Stephen Russell Black. Who does your hair?
I do, actually.
You do a fine job. I think my hair would be that same color if I did not color it. Yeah, it's not my real color. It's my real hair, but it's not my real color. Yep. Now, people always accuse me of wearing a wig.
Oh, yeah.
Did they ever accuse you of wearing a wig?
No.
Oh, see, you have a privilege in life that I do not have. I am continuously accused of having false hair. He has false hair, but I do not, and he does not. So, anyways, there's that. Welcome back to the show. We're watching Attack of the Crab Monster. And you know what our director just informed me of? When they were filming this, Russell Johnson, the professor from Gilligan's Island, he took a break from Gilligan's Island to do this film, I suppose. He broke his toe, and Roger Corman, the director, just said, oh, let's put a piece of tape on it and get back in the water and get back to work.
Got to make those 6 days.
6 days, right. Make a movie in 6 days. I don't know how they do it. I mean, and maybe it took them 5 years to write the script, right? And they wrote it specifically for a 6-day shoot. That's a possibility. Who knows? What have you there, sir?
This is a copy of my art book.
Oh, nice.
It's called Writhe.
I must see this. Show me. So this looks like a thing that would be in a fine home. There's not much there, except for the Skull Heart logo, but you call it Writhe?
Writhe.
Writhe. Yeah. And this is a showcase of your best work, I imagine. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is fantastic stuff. So I will show a few pages here, but we're going to pop up some images. These are incredible. So you like crows, I imagine, or is it ravens?
I do like crows. Yeah.
Ravens. No, they're wonderful. They're wonderful birds. I notice you do this morphine thing where you put two heads together.
I love the idea of like the next step in evolution of humanity. So, with that, there's a lot of growing pains. So I'm trying to show
mistakes.
them. Yeah, so I'm trying to show them morphing and trying to become something more than they are.
Oh, right. No, these are fantastic. So, in doing these, do the nightmares come before and inspire the art, or does the art inspire nightmares for you?
I get asked that a lot, and it's odd. I don't dream. They say I've heard that they say you just don't remember your dreams if you think you don't dream. But my experience is that I don't dream. But I do have very vivid daydreams in the day, which I try to jot down and goes into my work for sure.
You know, that's a topic worthy of an entire episode. You don't dream.
Nope.
So you've never had a nightmare?
No.
Well, that's a terror you've missed out on.
But I'm a super heavy sleeper, so I think that's part of it. Like.
And why do you think you don't remember?
Because of the heavy sleeping. Like, I don't think I'm like at that state where I like remember the dreams.
I'm not a doctor, but I have a theory, and this is how it goes. My theory is as follows. You actually do dream, you forget, and then during the day, during these daydreams, you begin to remember your dreams, and that's where this terror comes from. Look at this woman. She has half a head. Right? This must have come from a nightmare. That's the only place it could have come from. No sane individual will come up with this unless it came from a nightmare. Now, this is fantastic stuff. You know what it reminds me of, though? The Night Gallery.
Oh, I love that show.
If you were around back then, which I assume you're not old enough to have been. No. But if you were, I'm sure Rod Serling would have commissioned more than one painting from you.
That would be amazing.
These are fabulous. This book is for sale, right?
Yes.
All right, and your website is what?
StephenRussellBlack.com.
StephenRussellBlack.com. Go take a peek. There's absolutely fantastic work there, and it goes on for days. It's like this is your full-time job, I imagine, right?
It is.
Right. Wonderful. All right, what do you say we get back to this film, and then when we come back, we're going to talk about things you've got coming up, right?
Yes.
All right, off we go back to Attack of the Crab Monster. Enjoy it while you can. See you soon.
Hello, this is Mr. Livingston. It would appear I have been tasked with requesting you to help our show financially by visiting our Patreon page. Your generosity will help us keep Creature Features on the air. With only a few dollars a month from you, your kindness will allow us to continue creating new entertainment for your viewing pleasure each and every week. And if you have the desire to give more, you might even receive a gift from Tangela. I think not. Please visit the website below to learn more. Thank you. You're wasting the bubble wrap. Put it away.
Attack of the Crab Monster. This would have made a great rock and roll song.
It would have.
Attack of the Crab Monster. It could have been like a surf-themed thing.
I like it.
You had a piece of trivia you were telling me during the break, and I insist that you repeat this piece of trivia.
Yeah, so do you remember the guy at the beginning of the film where he falls in the water and gets his head snipped off?
Yes.
So that was actually the writer of the film.
He was the writer of the film.
Double duty.
Was this a low-budget issue where they had to, like, make the writer act, or could it have been like a cameo thing?
It's an odd cameo.
Maybe he thinks he's Alfred Hitchcock, but different. What is this wonderful piece of art you have in your hand?
So this is my octopus lady piece.
Octopus lady piece?
Lady, sure.
You have to come up with a better title than that, Stephen.
It's called Human Shell.
Oh, I like that.
An octopus can already change its shape and color, and so my next logical, like, sci-fi kind of horror theme is that what if it used those abilities to start mimicking other creatures, namely us?
Yes. And you think if it did this, it would choose an attractive woman in a nice nightgown?
I do.
Of some kind.
I do. Yeah.
Oh, it makes sense. Let me see this. Oh, this is incredible. So was this oil on canvas as well?
It's oil on masonite, and the original would have been a 2 foot by 3 foot oil painting.
And this is a print, of course,
That's
of
a print.
the original.
Yeah.
We're going to put a big one up, but here's what it looks like in living color. And so a piece of work like this would take you how long to do?
It would take me about 3.5 weeks to a month.
This took an entire month to do. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I start with a little sketch, planning everything out.
Right.
Then that gets transferred over to a larger piece of wood that I then just painstakingly do layer after layer of oil until it builds up to the final product.
Now, is this like you start this project and you're focused on it and you are focused on it till it ends, or do you've got other things going on?
I wish that was the case, but oftentimes it's. I also work as a commercial illustrator doing other projects, and so I'll be working on my piece, and if I get a call for something else, then I'll work on that at the same time as well.
Right.
But because they're oils, I'm usually working on 3 paintings at the same time, and as one kind of gets worked in where it's like a little too wet to keep working into, I'll move that around and work on another one.
Oh,
and so
interesting.
they kind of get built up at the same time.
I didn't know that was an issue. So perhaps you should invent some kind of like blower system.
Yeah.
that would like helps the paint dry quicker. Now, you cannot rush art, right?
No.
There's no rushing art, and the side jobs that you do, that's the rushed work. That's like the grind work you do to keep bread on the table before like a rich person buys this, because you cannot charge $10 for this painting. No, never. In fact, you cannot even charge $10 for the print, because I could see they're numbered and signed. So these are fantastic. Now, if people want to get a print of this, they can go to the website we showed before, which was StephenRussellBlack.com.
Correct.
Right. Go check that out. All right. Well, what do you say we wrap up this silly film, and when we come back, we're going to find out what you have on the horizon.
Excellent.
All right, off we go to the end of Attack of the Crab Monster. Don't go away when those credits roll, because Tangela will be here expecting to see your lovely face. And if she does not see it, she will use 4-letter words quite loudly. So make sure you're here for that. See you soon.
This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
And so ends Attack of the Crab Monster. The professor should have done this on Gilligan's Island to save the castaways, right? Doesn't that make sense, to sacrifice himself somehow? Although there was no crab monsters, and that would have been great. Ending for Gilligan's Island, they just all could be eaten by crab monsters. Oh well, one can only wish. Anyway, so what's next for you, sir?
I'm touring around this year with the Oddities and Curiosities Expo.
Oh, I've seen this. This is where they have strange art, like things like old doll heads with lights inside and things like that. Are you like hiding from the audience? They want to see your smiling face. She loves this artwork. No, she does. I knew she would love that as soon as she saw it. So Arts and Oddities, and that goes all over California, I mentioned, right?
It's all over the U.S. They actually
US.
added a couple of dates in Canada and Australia this year.
Have you ever been to Canada or Australia?
I have not.
Oh, are you going to do it?
Not this year.
Oh, wouldn't that be wonderful? Go to Australia as an artist, showing off stuff like, Australians. We have a lot of Australians watching our show, and they would love this type of stuff. But, they also like putting things like this on the barbecues, so I suppose it may not work out completely. So, that's wonderful. All right, well, thank you so much for coming on the show. If you're in town again, do come visit us and show us some more of your art. And as far as you guys go, thank you so much for watching our silly program. We know you could have been watching something else tonight, but you chose us. And for that reason, we love you, and we hope we will see you next week. So, Stephen, I'm thinking this painting here is rather wonderful. However, could I commission you to make one like this that has an octopi body and her ugly face on it?
We could do that. Yeah.